is a story. It's actually a French folk tale, and it's called The Bird's Christmas. I first heard it from the storyteller Olivia Armstrong, and I would like to dedicate it to my son, Philip Beattie, who passed away in April and who was very fond of stories. It was a dark, cold, dismal night. There were no stars in the sky, and there wasn't even a moon. And fluttering by in the sky was a raven, buffeted against the wind. And the raven looked up, and suddenly the whole sky was lit up by one single star. He was surprised, and indeed he realized that this was the sign that the child had been born. Beneath, he saw the shepherds on the hillside tending to their sheep. And he swooped down near the shepherds and he said, "Wake up, wake up, the child is born." And the shepherds said, "Oh, we must haste to the stable to pay our respects to the little baby." So off they went. Then the raven thought he would tell all his friends, the other birds. The first bird he went to was in a hedge, and he cried, "Wake up, wake up." And the little wren said, "Oh, I'm awake." "Yes," said the little wren, "I've seen the star. I'm going to weave a blanket of leaves and moss and bring it to the little baby." So away the wren went to the stable. Then the raven went to the next bird who was on her nest in a tree. "Wake up," said the raven. "Oh," says the nightingale, "I'm awake." "Yes," says the nightingale, "I saw the star gleaming in the sky. I know the Messiah has been born," says the nightingale. "I will go and sing my sweetest song to the little baby." So away the nightingale went. Then the raven swooped down on a nearby farmyard near Bethlehem, because there was a rooster strutting about in the farmyard, surrounded by his other hens. And the raven spoke to the rooster and said, "Wake up, wake up." The rooster said, "Of course I'm awake." "Oh yes," says the rooster, "I see the star. I'm going to go and I'm going to announce the birth of the baby, because I'm very good at announcing, and I'm going to say cock-a-doodle-doo." "Oh," says the raven, "that's a silly, ordinary thing to say for this special king." "Oh," said the rooster, and then he thought for a moment, and then he said, I will say Christus natus est." That's more like it," says the raven. And away the rooster went to announce the birth of the new baby. Nearby, in a pool near some rushes, was a stork. The stork saw the star in the sky And the stork thought to himself, "Oh, what will I bring the little baby?" And then the stork looked around and noticed the plumage of his feathers. So he told the raven he would pluck some of the feathers from his tail, and he would make a beautiful pillow for the little baby. So off he flew to the stable. Now the raven then told all the rest of the birds in the surrounding countryside. And one of the birds that came near to the stable was a little brown bird, a little brown ordinary bird. And he looked in and he saw Mary, the mother, and Joseph, and the little baby wrapped in swaddling bands. And he wondered what on earth he could bring to the little baby. He couldn't sing like nightingale. He couldn't weave like wren or fly swiftly. He couldn't crow like rooster. He hadn't beautiful plumage to give like the stork. What could he do? And he looked and he saw the fire where the Holy Family were sitting. And the fire was nearly out, and Mary was adjusting the bands round the baby because she knew that it was getting draughty. And the little bird said, "What can I do?" And then he flapped his wings and he ignited a little more flame to the fire. And then he had another great idea, and he went out and he gathered leaves and twigs and poked them into the bottom of the fire. And the fire flamed up, and the Holy Family were warm and happy. And Mary looked and saw the little bird, and she knew this was a special little bird. And then a spark fell onto his chest, and Mary saw the chest of the little brown bird go red, and she named it a robin redbreast because of its kind-heartedness. And that is why whenever you see a little brown bird, you will also see a red breast on the little bird, on all the little birds that are so friendly and nice to humans. And that is the end of my story.